How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great. This is Vlog coming to you live, and welcome back on another episode on Skeleton Knight in Another World, episode 10. Now, towards the ending of the previous episode, we saw this interesting character, this promising character, and we were hit with a cliffhanger. And my hinge is telling me, I got a hinge that we're going to see this character on this episode. So, without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. Ark and Lady Ariane has arrived. They have no idea what is beneath their ground, and I believe these animals are trying to warn them. There is a big creature, there is a wild animal, a beast, a monster living underneath your ground. You better be careful. I believe this is exactly where that animal lives. He's making rain. What is he doing? Hmm? Oh, even Lady Arian is being affected by the little lightnings. Someone is watching them. Ah, all right. Okay. Well, I was expecting that big animal to come out, right? I was expecting that animal to come out, but it didn't. And I wonder why. Because I believe the ground where they're standing was exactly where that animal took out one of those flying dragons that looks like a salamander from Black Clover, right? So we're approaching the end of this arc or this season, so I'm really looking forward to see what they're going to do on the last three episodes, episode 10, 11, and 12. Mm. Yeah. That laugh gets me all the time, man. I don't know about you, but I'm sure you guys know this. Doesn't Punta reminds you of Pikachu? Hmm. The capture of F isn't illegal on in this land. Ah. Hmm. You can't even deny it because he saw you too. I see. He's an elf. Hmm. In the middle of it. That's actually true. That's true. Everybody's nice to him. And that shows why at the end he's not showing her ears. 10 years since he moved in here. And I believe this is the world the princess is trying to create to hold the peace between their land and Elfland. Lady Yarisin or Yarin or something. It makes yeah, that makes quite a unique skill. What's that? That will come useful. I don't care what Lady Ariane says. That will come useful. Very useful. At least they know where to avoid and where to go. Or who is the enemy and who is not. Todoroka. Wakata, Wakata. Hopefully he's not gonna betray them, huh? Hope he's not going to betray them. I mean, he knows how strong they are, so booze. It sounds like people here are much nicer than where they're from, no? Hmm. That's one thing I like about one of the things I like about Ark. He loves to enjoy himself when his work is done. Yeah. Here we go. Drunk like a champion. Ears are wiggling. Oh my. Hopefully this doesn't make you guys to go, drinking all of a sudden. Mm. Oh boy. Here we go. Give me some. Moto moto? Two glasses. Her body is not used to it, so she's gonna kill you. You better knock her out. Ark is in trouble. Look at the place. She racked it up. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh boy. Hmm. Hmm. She didn't remember what she did. That guy that just showed just now looks like a Reza from Hunter x Hunter. Hmm. What's in that card? Ooh, goblins. Goblin Slayer, guys. Goblin Slayer. Speaking of Goblin Slayer, when is that show coming out anyway? I mean, when is season 2 coming back? I think if that tea is poison, Elf has a way of smelling poison, right? Like, or poison doesn't really work on them. Like human poison doesn't work in elves, or was it giant that it doesn't work on? Oh, that's the thing. The wagon ate, took out those dead carcass, those dead goblins carcass. That's what it smelled. Ooh. When did that happen? How come they didn't feel any vibration or anything? He said not to use fire at the end. Now you have pissed it off. It had no. Ooh, nice. Here he comes. Here he comes. Whoa. Do you know how much this worm weighs? Do you guys know how much this worm weighs? The length, the size, everything. Ooh. Soy. Yeah. Soy. Oh, the worm is being controlled as well. Wow. That is a familiar ring behind around that big worm. It's unfortunate for it to die like that without being. I bet you Kasi did this on purpose. He knew that that worm will smell the dead body of those goblins and come rushing. Mm. But at the end, that would be like, what? In this day and age, what? Oh, that's it? Man, I thought, there would be more with Kasi. But The guy towards the ending of the previous episode. This guy looks like a badass, man. Look at where his hand is placed, yo. Look at where his hand is. Hmm? What is in there? No! What is in there? Oh my goodness. What is going on, yo? What is happening here, guys? This guy being with his ladies and kissing them, romancing them, touching them, grabbing the grabbable areas, grabbing and caressing the tendon areas. And he just sacrificed one of them, just like that, pushed one of them out to get eaten with no remorse, nothing at all. For him, it's like the next day, it's like breathing, breathing out and breathing in. And he's raising something right there. I think that if based on how many eyes I saw, I believe that there's about four of them, four of those beasts. And I have no idea what it was that he's raising. The previous episode, we saw him trap one of those weavers, and that worm ate them up, or ate that weaver up. And he smiled. And this time, you know, he's doing something else. Something is deep, deep behind his compound or whatever. The only thing I can say is I think that this guy is going to be the bad guy. He's going to be the villain of this. And like right here, I'm trying to know what his name, if he has a name or anything. You know, if he has a name. And that disappearance, he's the one doing it. Crooks and slaves to feed monsters, huh? People disappearing out of nowhere. This guy is something else, man. So there you have it. I guess there isn't much to say about him. All we know is that he is a bad guy, and so far he's been taking crooks and slaves, feeding them to monsters, to animals, and who knows how many people he has fed to that animal living in his backyard. And he doesn't care what the king will say or what the prince will say. He's just doing, he just doesn't care. So on the next episode, I hope we'll get to know more about this character, this sinister looking character. On that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on. Stoy.